Alright, so another stream. I just changed some few things in this code, and I want to. I just added some new files, and yeah. So let me commit them. Um, so let me commit the file. So git add web, git status, and git commit message, create forms.py, tags.py, and utils.py in web scraper. Git add git commit updates readme.md with the creation of tags.py, utils.py, and forms.py. Get status. Alright, so now we have to write that code. So first of all, so we have the models open. So I have an AI generated models code. Alright, so it look like I need to change the position of my mobile phone. I'll be right back. Alright, so I got the position changed, and okay, so I was talking about some models code, and I think the models is way up, and I said I was going to keep the models the way it is. Alright, so here it is. So it's a very nice one. Yeah. So I think the models is already imported. Yeah, so I already went through the code. That's why I freely copied it. I like the name of the models, page snapshots, like the web page snapshots. And then why does it have that new there? Did I copy? I didn't copy it from. Why does it have that? Yeah, read me. Correct there. Great. I like the str. It's cool. Open logical structure. All right. Um, why is this admin here? Not fun. Yeah, I'm gonna create that. Alright, so models, page snapshot. Alright, Django project. Okay. Alright, so let me close this. So page snapshot, we have the URL, unique, max, title, max. Um, it's 255 characters. Okay. Let's keep going. And then we have meta description, and we have this over here, image URL. Yeah, we're gonna fill the image, and then we have H1, H2. All right. So I wonder how I'm going to go about that. Um, I really wonder how I'm going to go about that. I can put them in. I can use point. I can do li. Alright, so that's not a big deal. And I'll inject it. I'll see how everything is going to go. And then the links, positive integer number, default 0. Alright. And then this extra status code, positive integer. Alright. So content type, max length, char field, fetch add. Yeah, so this content type, I am going to remove it. For now, let me just comment it out. And this is alright. So let me build the whole thing. After building, then I'll write the blog content. So we have the forms. We are not going to attach the form to the pagination. So this will be removed, but I think it's generated another one for me. Oh, you can't see that screen. I'm back to the browser. So if you want a model form that creates snapshot, no. So I want um Sure, sure. So I'm using this. It makes sense. Um, so these are forms we are using, and so there is going to be a snapshot detail, but I don't want to use that strategy. I want to update a table right away. And this submit URL will work for only one purpose. So we're gonna have three submit URL. We're gonna have snapshot detail. So we're gonna have snapshot details. I wish I can see some of my old codes. So I'm going to follow this structure. I'll use this same AI to suggest what I need for me. Great. Yeah, seeing that. So I'm going to have three functions. So I'm going to have three view functions. They are going to be home, or the home function could be called snapshots. snapshots. That is what will serve the home page with the list of I want the name of our model with a list of page snapshots which are going to be placed in tables and then have a button which can lead I don't have a button which can lead to, then I'm going to use its suggestion for this, which will lead to I'm going to use snapshot detail, which is going to lead to a snapshot detail page, which will be served by web snapshots detail view or any better name, and then there is going to be the submit URL, which its job is going to be just to submit an input from the user. By calling our tags, by calling the function in the tags.py, which will then handle the whole operation with the utils.py function. In the templates, whenever the user submits a URL, we will activate a function which is going to continuously check if that task is done, and check if there is an error or a data description is cool. Okay. Then if that is done, the table in the home page is updated. Alright, so I see what it's suggesting with the pending. That's great. I wasn't thinking about that. So we need some enums for that. Then backend themes, rate limit suggestion, the IP or authenticated user respects. Yeah. Provide the views and then the status of a task. I saw that you said we should make it pending. Can you should we modify the current model or create an additional status model? this is solid. I mean the views. As for the rest, I'll take a closer look at them later. Get object for PK. That's great. Snapshot detail. That's great. Submit URL. If URL is not equal to post, written redirect. That's great. And then form URL request. If not is valid, then returned. Snapshots. This is great. URL equal to forms that clean URL. That's great. Okay, so that's if it is valid. Create a mark pending record to prevent duplication. So snapshot, and then we have created equal to snapshot, comma created. Get object or create. And why is object get object or create? And then URL status pending if not created. No, no, I'll correct that. If not created, snapshot into the pending running. This on status, snapshot status, and snapshot tags ID, and async results fetch, fetch, save tags, delay, and but if this polling is there, all right. So require get, and then get in. We are doing URL. Okay, so that'll be automatically done by the JavaScript. So, but since the tax is already not created, how will it know? Okay, so there are too many things. Okay, so first of all, let me handle the models. So let's move to the models and see its suggestion. So models add fields to pagination, status pending, and then we have the status tax ID. We are not going to use the tax to search. We use the URL. So right now, I wish I can see one of my codes and see what I did. I have to close one of these. I don't want. So let me add this to reading list, and okay, I can't add that, but I can add this. So let me add this, and now let me bring this here. The network is so bad. Wow, this is what it's showing while I'm far away gone. Alright. I'm thinking about something. I need to sanitize the user input because somebody can see it and come and try and do shit. So I've seen what I'm searching for. Yeah, just calling them audio status, test status. So they are like static classes with fields. And then this what are those things called? Tuples. These are tuples. Anyways, yeah. So I was checking that because I wanted to see how to do this. So we could easily say choices equal to status choices default pending. You know, I thought this part was going to be the easiest part, but it's not turning out like that. So this is the tags. Let me just look at Celery share tags, current tags. This AI does lots of mistakes, a whole lot. So it's like in the request. In the request, we are sending a tax ID. So imagine somebody open the app and they try to send a request, and maybe they calculate the number of things in the table, and they see that, oh, there is the amount of things in the table, and based on the amount they add +1 and use it as their tax. And as they are doing that, somebody have also seen that that will not work. exception as except and object status field and error message str error. I think with this particular thing I've already started my conversation here. Other than that, I'm taking it there. But it's not too late. Let me check out. Let me close this and check something. Alright. I think I need to work on the models and then go and continue this conversation on a better AI model. Let me just check. Alright, so although nothing really happened, but let me end this live here. It's crazy. Let me end this live here. And it's so crazy. I don't know, it's like the life is running on an endless loop. Because the code, those commands I wrote a long time ago, that is what is still displaying over here. I don't think